what time it is, buddy?
Fever time.
Yeah, man!
Fire.
Everything that you carry, any luggage you take, all the ghosts you keep in hiding, they don't scare me away. No, 'cause I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you. There's a past that keeps on calling, or if fear keeps you awake. I won't let a scar keep me from your lips. I catch every tear from your face. 'Cause I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you. I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you.
Come on, Mark.
Uh-oh.
It'll draw him in, like a moth to flame.
I am less afraid.
This is for the best.
Help! Help! No! Please! Help! Help!
Let me adjust the microphone for you. Doctor. How's that?
Have a nice night.
Well? Oh, what? Now we dance.
Oh, no.
It's not for you. It's for them.
But I have to go.
Now we dance.
What is it you've got running all through your veins? Well, I'm here to tell you, you've got the fever, and it's hard to tame. What is your passion? And baby, I'll tell you what my pleasure be. Well, it's fever for the showing, be it horror, thrills, or fantasy. They give us fever with some sci-fi. Baby, we'll burn until we supernova all night long. Keep it coming, we love a good mystery. In the day you can feel it, during the night so hot it'll bring you to your knees. Well, it's fever for the showing, be it horror, thrills, or fantasy. They give us fever with some sci-fi. Baby, we'll burn until we supernova all night long.
And welcome everyone. Happy Thursday to you all. We are going to dive into some Mayfair Witch tonight, but we got a little news, a little things going on. So just so you guys know, again, a big thank you, and just I cannot honestly thank everybody enough since we've started for all you guys' love and support. And because of all of that love and support, we have now got a new little computer tower. So we will hopefully be one step closer to doing some gaming streams and possibly getting some other little fun activities going on now that we got a new tower, but working out all of it. So, fingers crossed. So there's a lot of updates, a lot of things, and I think it's working good. So hopefully we get through the stream with no little problems. But again, thank you guys for all the love and support. And I know Miss Dana has lots of things going on her channel that she's getting ready to do. And we have some exciting things going on with D&D. I know I can't wait, Miss Dana. When are we looking to relaunch?
I know.
Do we have a date?
I'm hoping as long as all the artwork gets done, like I get all the equipment I need, I'm hoping by like somewhere around March. So fingers crossed for like maybe an end of March launch for the new campaign. And so we're working on a lot. We got new players, we got new stuff. So we got new artwork. So
I'm so excited about the artwork. We got a great artist, and I tell you guys, I will let you promote him awesomely, Dana, because I know that you do a better job at it. But he is. I'm just gonna say this. I gushed over him today because he was doing my art, and I absolutely love my character. I don't think I've ever loved the character as much now that he has drawn it. So I'm totally excited. I can't wait. I could still be a Dreamwalker.
I know it's super exciting to have him. His name is Liam. He's from England, and he is just an amazing fantasy artist. Like, he knows Dungeons and Dragons. He knows the world that we're kind of in, and he is just amazing. And we're going to also be doing some other characters with him. And he's going to be opening up his own Etsy shop for anybody who's looking to buy characters, have characters built. So he's got a lot of things in the works too, but he's a sweetheart. He's just an amazing artist.
But he got my seal of
and
approval, Dana.
I'm in the process of redoing my Discord. So I know as soon as I get that fully up and running, I'll have all his information in there, his contact. I'll show you like some of his stuff. I don't know if you were planning on pulling up your piece tonight, but
I didn't know if I wanted to show it with the block coloring or if I wanted to wait until he finished rendering. I actually debated that. No, I debated showing it. Yeah, I debated showing it off because he's got the block coloring done for the most part, but he doesn't have all the magic effects put in yet. He's still, again, like I said, he's actually worked really quick. I think this is the fastest we've had this good of art done.
He has posted
the amount of time.
Some of his artwork in the Discord.
Yeah, let's see. Actually, I will pull up because I saw one today. I thought was really cool.
So much.
Let's see, where was it? It's in the artwork. I'm actually going to show off one of his. Let me save the image. and hope it works out beautifully. All right, let's see. It gave me some trouble before we started trying to share screen or get my screenshots loaded up right. So, again, we're going to do this, and I'm going to show off his awesome work because I'm telling you, I enjoyed it. He got my seal of approval. Let's see. Let me pull it up and find it.
Oh, yes.
All right, let's see. Share this again. Sorry guys, I know I feel like I'm trying to, and then again when you get a new PC, you know how it feels like everything is different and you're trying to remember where things are.
Yes, nothing's where. Yep.
All right, let's see. This one I like. It was a I believe a fairy he drew. This one was really cool. I liked it. It's really pretty. She's so cute.
Yes. Yes, he's it's amazing the stuff that he's done. But he comes from our D&D world.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of knows he knows these characters. He knows the races. So he really brings the characters to life, and I can't wait to see when he gets all of your stuff done.
I know. I'm really excited because he's still got to, like I said, put the magic effects in and do some other little rendering details and such. But I'm enjoying it. I'm like I said, I gushed over him today when he was showing me some of the some more of his rendering and stuff he's been doing to mine. So I'm excited to show you guys. Again, anybody who else has followed us know that I can be a little difficult sometimes, or I'm very precise. So if he got my seal of approval, then he must have done something right. Oh, thank you, hon.
And again, he's versed in our world, so he knows. Like when we speak to him about certain terminology, certain aspects, certain things, he knows what we're talking about. So
Omar
it's
Glitch.
Like it's
it says I'll do some fan art for you, Scarlett. I appreciate you, hon.
Aww.
But yeah, Dana, she found us a really good one for D&D. So yeah, my faith has been restored. I'm happy. I'm excited. I know I'm such a diva sometimes, Dana. I can't help it. But I will say this. I cannot wait to start because our band of misfits, we are such a loving group. You just such a loving family, Dana. I can't wait.
Yes, we got some well to the crew.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be so much fun. I have a feeling I'm going to be bringing out a lot of timers.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm actually may encourage them this time around just because you guys will find out soon. It won't be that long before you know it, and you'll get to see all the fuckery we have planned for the campaign relaunch. Like I said, I cannot wait. Like I don't know what it is, but certain members of our family love to just mess with me already, and they already pressing my buttons. So I got. You know what? I'll save it. I'll save it for the campaign. It's fine. I may turn to law from time to time. I know it's a sin, Dana. Christ almighty. If you heard what some of our teammates have said. No, I'm just kidding. But what's up, Vic? Matter of fact, let's say hey to everybody. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, yes. No, I was just going to say, I do not mind if you take the side of Loth, because then that means you're on my side as the DM. So I will not discourage that sort of behavior.
Oh, do I get a little like charm loss from Loth? I get a little charm to put on something from Loth. Just, just to fuck with, I don't know, say a drow. No drow in particular, just, in general.
Yes.
I know he's listening too.
I know he's listening too.
I know, I'm just waiting. I'm watching the chat.
I'm waiting for it.
We're waiting on him to say hello. Let's go ahead and say hey to everybody else tonight because we will gab on endlessly, as you guys know. So let's see who we have in the chat hanging with us tonight. And I see our good friend BK. He was first and foremost. I know he was excited about Mayfair starting back up for season 2. So I hope you are enjoying the season, hun. Can't wait to hear what you think so far. And let's see. Of course, we got Omar Glitch hanging out with us. And again, thank you, hun, for the offer of some free fan art. I'm curious what kind of fan art you are suggesting based off other
Yes,
comments. But you never know.
I know.
You never know. Well, of
You
course,
never
our
know.
awesome mod, Miss Vic, hanging out tonight. What's up, hun? Hope you're having an awesome week, awesome night. And it's almost Friday, almost the weekend. We almost made it, folks. We're almost there. And I see Miss Kate in Orlando. Good evening, hun. I hope you're having a decent night. I hope you got your gin. I hope you got your smoke, maybe relaxing, kicking back. And I hope you are doing good because we love you, Kate. You know, I know.
Yes.
And I can't say, but I love you, Kate. I hope you enjoy your night. She knows. Don't worry, don't worry about it. It's shh. And what's up, PM? Always glad to see you hanging out with us tonight. Yes, like, share, subscribe, and join the Fever Discord. Yes, guys, we are going to start kicking things off again. I know we've been a little flat here the last couple months, but like I said, we got PC now. We're getting some things going. Just been a little hectic, but nonetheless, we are going to start getting back into things, and I cannot wait. We said I was testing out the computer all day on games and stuff, just seeing how it's going to run, trying to get all that stuff set up. So who knows? Maybe me and Dana will be playing some Killer Clowns before you know it. And of course, you guys will always be more than welcome to join in on any of the fuckery we do around here tonight and all nights. Speaking of which, Dana, I didn't even tell Dana, but we're gonna make it a call-in. Why not?
Oh.
Why the hell not?
Oh,
Because you know,
go.
just because I don't know, I just felt like make it that way. If my computer crashes, you're not by yourself, Dana. Until I come back.
I appreciate that. Thank you for thinking of me. I appreciate it.
I didn't want to leave you out here all by you lonesome. So you never
It's
know.
okay.
So
I can
Baby
never tell
Clay,
whether it's
anybody,
me
all
anyway.
you guys out there, if you're listening in and you want to come hang out, I'm going to put the link in the chat in just a minute. And then we're going to pull up our screenshots, talk about the episode. And after that, just hang out for a little bit. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we will definitely discuss. I know Severance we're going to get into Saturday night. I planned on already getting into it, but like I said, I was getting a computer. We had some other issues going on, so was not able to actually do that stream that we wanted to. But we're going to try to catch back up Saturday night with you guys. And Severance it's still going. I'm not sure about the season yet. I feel iffy about it, but I like kind of some of the clues they gave us in the last episode. So there's still a lot there, I don't know. Something about episode 2 was a little slow, but yet it wasn't at the same time. But we'll talk more about that, of course, on Saturday night. But let's go ahead and bring up these screenshots, and I'll drop that
James
link.
with us.
Yes, and Brian.
Yep, we'll have James with us and Brian. So Brian is
James
gonna have a lot to say. He's waiting.
Oh, I bet he is. I know it's been a minute since we had Brian. We had James with us for Mayfair on our last Mayfair stream last week. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with James again from The Walking Dead Explained. And of course, Brian Explained. I'm sorry. And then Brian from Shook Earth Media. So some awesome streamers out there, guys, that we're going to be hanging out with this weekend. So let me just stop sharing that one and bring up the other one. I swear, I'm so rusty, Dana.
It's okay.
I know. I get there. It's okay. Wait, it's this one. I had it up. There you go. Okay, now I can share. All right. Let's see what we got here. And of course, this episode, I believe it was Double Helix. And we are on episode 4 of season 2 of Mayfair. I'm pushing, Kate. I see you. Look, I think you telling me stuff. Look, it used to use our new video. I don't want to use your new video editor right now.
Not throwing shoes. As long as she's not throwing shoes at us, we're good.
Look, Kate, it's a miracle we made it this far because I was having problems. Look, my photo thing wasn't working right. I had to restart. Like, we had 5 minutes before we went live. I'm doing best I can here, Miss Kate, but I love you. All right, let's get that link in the chat so I can pin that up, and then we can start diving into this episode. I got mom brain for a second too. I swear, kids back in school, they had a nice little vacay from the cold weather. So getting back into the swing of things. There we go. Copy paste. Good Lord. All right. There is the link, and I will pin that as we discuss. Like data, it's real. Okay, my brain just sometimes don't want to work right. I'm gonna pin that.
No, it's
and
okay.
then
Don't even
we
worry
can
about it.
dive into this episode, which I feel may be easier to talk about this week. If you missed last week's episode, go rewatch it. It was a hard one for me to get through, but I think everybody else thoroughly enjoyed it.
I do too. I think they
Would you like to
thoroughly
describe in
enjoyed
further
watching us-
detail, Dana?
No, I would not.
Would you like to elaborate?
No, I
it was.
I will elaborate and tell people to go back and watch the stream. So
Right.
we do not have to repeat certain subject matter.
The debauchery was real. It was something.
It's pretty much.
But we get a little witchy stuff
But it was
this one,
fun.
right? We get a little witchy
Yes, we
vibe,
did.
a little bit more. So that's
We did.
good. I'm happy. We get a little backstory in the beginning, right? Her and her dude. I've not remembered this guy's name yet. He's not made it into my brain enough.
haven't
I know.
either.
I feel bad.
I
Look, I can remember the siphon dude, Sid. All right, I know his name, but this one still hasn't fully registered in my brain. I feel bad about that. But yeah, this is her college boyfriend. They was just gonna be together forever. He took a job, and she's like basically done with you, bitch, for a little bit.
pretty
But
much.
they had a nice little opening moment, kind of giving you a little backstory between their relationship and how happy she was. Why was she so happy, Dana?
Yes. She was. And they seemed cute together.
They were. They was very cute. Wait, what was you saying? Wait for it, Dana. I missed that. Wait for what? I was getting there. Damn it! It's in the. You know what, Kate? Kate, you can hit the link if you would like to join us, and you can tell everybody all about the buttons that I'm not pressing. Feel free. But yes, I'm sorry, Kurt. I just saw that.
No, this episode was definitely, like you said, a little more witchy. We got to see a little more magic. You know, it wasn't so delved into the stuff YouTube doesn't really like people talking about very much.
Yes, we didn't get much of
But it was
last year,
good.
so apparently the debauchery was not around. Last year's was kind of locked up, taken away by I just had his name too. It's the dude from the Talamascus. Hang on. Dang it. I had his name too. I even watched this episode like less than an hour ago.
Either. I'm so hot. The names.
Damn. Yeah, that's going to bother me because I had his name. All right. But yeah, the guy, he's got him all locked away. They were supposed to take him to their like holdings area for all these what they showed us are other magical creatures. They had like vampires in this place. Look like a ghost of some sort, and some dude speaking in tongues. Maybe I don't know what his deal was.
Yeah,
but they definitely had Albrecht. It was Albrecht. It was Albrecht. Okay, so yeah, Albrecht was supposed to take him in. Trick Sid. Was it Sid or Sip? I think it's Sid or Siphon. I believe his name was Siphon, and he So he basically tricked him. So we don't have last year anymore. There's no more debauchery. There's no more stuff he was doing, Dana. I
stop yourself there. Right
I totally did. Yeah. There's no more
You
of
caught yourself there, huh?
Like that is even trying to anyways. There's no more of last year's, and even Cortland has seemingly turned a new leaf in this episode. Seemingly feeling bad. His ghost sister, kind of let him have the business with it, and I believe he said something like, whether it serves me or sends me to hell, he's willing to do what he has to do. So we got a lot going on. And what's going on with the house? We got this is wild. So we got these. Oh, and I remember what it is and why I messed up last week. Okay, so these two chicks here that Rowan accidentally put into what I called, I thought was a throuple, which I know why I said that word. It's because of Severance. It's what happens when you watch two shows at one time and they use words that are similar. But apparently this is called a thrall. Put him in a thrall. I don't take it whatever that is. But yeah, it's not a throuple. That was on Severance. Psychology's fun, Dana. The brain is it's wondrous. But yes, they are in a thrall, as Rowan says again in this episode. And she cannot take him out of it. I see you, Miss Kate. She tries with all her powers, but it does not work. Matter of fact, she pretty much gets them almost fully back, but without Lasher close by. Again, this is one of Lasher's powers, essentially, that she's using. He gave them to her, but it seems as if when he's closer or nearby, she's stronger. It doesn't take as much out of her. And she wasn't able to fully take them back out, and it caused her to like pass out for a second or get really weak.
Yes.
So we're finding out, okay, so Lasher's gone. She is now no longer essentially able to do the magic that she once was able to do. Because I think even when she was at the hospital, she was able to save the little girl that possibly had cancer, and then she still collapsed, but she was able to do it. But Lasher technically was still close by. We don't know where he is now. He could be like states away.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting
to country for all.
Yeah. Oh, that even more true. Definitely. Lark. There we go. See, Dana, I knew I took a picture for a reason so I can remember that dude's name. She gets a little, so she wakes up, she's coming back to and all that. She's trying to save her sister, JoJo, and her cousin's sister. Oh, I forgot the other cousin's name. Dang it, I was doing good. I was on a roll there. Remember names. Moira. But what was Moira's sister's name? Moira is the one that can read minds, that's helping Rowan. JoJo, and start with a D. Yeah, it starts with a D. But they are trapped in the thrall. No, Deidre was Rowan's mom. But nonetheless, they are stuck there, and while they're trying to figure out what the hell to do, Rowan gets the call from her lover. Not really. Actually, he wish he was. The scientist / ex-boyfriend of Rowan. He's the one, our gene therapist or gene. He's doing something in gene science. I don't know. But I know he's checking chromosomes, and he's looking for abnormal chromosomes and different things like that. And so he is calling Rowan because she sent him some weird messages, but we don't know. He's like, what the hell? So she goes to meet up with him, but it doesn't really work out for him.
Daphne,
that was her name. There you go, Dana. Good call.
I knew it was something with D. I was like,
oh yeah. You see? Between the two of us, Dana, we got it.
We can figure it out.
Oh yeah. We totally got it. It's no worries. No worries. But yeah, this is Moira, and then this is, because this right guy right here is Lark, and he's going to try to get with, they were supposed to have a little brunch, Rowan and him, but, the family stuff kind of, she may or may not have passed out from a purple dust type situation. I don't know. It's something. But no, so they're going, she's going to eventually go and talk to him, and he is definitely not going to believe her story later in the episode. Definitely going to question about the blood sample that she gave from Lasher to him to check on. And we get to learn a little bit about that. A little bit. But again, where in the hell's Lasher? Dude's looking for him. Where's my captive? Bro, he's not here. Like I said, we get to see some interesting creatures. I don't know what this dude's deal was. He had like a weird humming coming from him, but they didn't explain. I don't know if he's like possessed by a demon or something. I have no idea. But they did have a vampire in here and some other little ghost like a lady, I believe. There she is. There's the vampire. So we get more vampire action. We've already hinted at it, and apparently we're going to get more of it. At Talamascus, be
Well, they do
they
share a
busy.
universe.
That is true. They are busy here. Definitely a lot going on, but oh no, he was double crossed. But Albrecht, how could he? How could he take Lasher and leave him? It was kind of messed
Right?
up
Like, what did
because
you think?
it was kind of messed
Like, what
up
did he
though.
think he was gonna do? Like, really? You really thought he was just gonna like go lock up this like all powerful being? Yeah.
He really, I think, believed that Albrecht was
I do.
working
I
with.
think he really believed it, but come on now.
I mean, I know. I'm just saying he really was thinking that. Well, he was, and see, and I thought the whole time that the Talamascus um was trying to get Lasher for some nefarious purpose. I didn't know. I didn't think it was just Albert or whatever his name is. So I was like, oh, okay. So they do it. So there's a whole another group organization roaming around out there that we kind of get the name of, I believe, in this episode that he's working with, I guess. I don't know if it's like the Cult of Lasher or something. I don't really know yet. But it's interesting. These some interesting developments. We get to see a little bit more of our dude's magic, of course, as he's able to kind of touch people or objects and sort of see things or events that have happened there, kind of like the psychic remnants that's left
Mm-hmm.
behind. And we'll say this: Albert, or I know I cannot say the dude's name right, but he's pretty smart, right? I mean, is seemingly he knows what this guy's power is, right? So he knows he's going to wipe the car, or he knows he's going to search the car. So I'm assuming the dude wiped it from most things, but maybe he left the blood behind. I don't know if he did it by purpose or if it was an accident, like he didn't catch it or whatever. But I think he eventually finds some just like a little trace of blood in the car that he's able to get like a little mini vision
Yep.
on. And it was interesting
Yep.
because let's see, I was gonna see if it's past. Did I not get the blood? I thought I got him doing that. Oh, there it is. Yeah. He kind of touches it, and we get to see our dude. We got Lasher, seeing him from this one, and then you kind of see Albrecht or whatever the fuck that dude. I swear he's an asshole. Sorry, that was wrong. He totally used everybody. He used this dude. He used Rowan. He used Moira. He used the whole Mayfair family. He's a bad guy. This is I don't know who's more bad. Is Lasher the bad guy, or is this the bad guy, or is this like interchangeable at this point? I don't know.
Yeah, but I knew there was something up with him. I knew he wasn't gonna just like take Lasher. I thought he was gonna do something grimy like that.
You knew the whole time. Dana was like, "Nah, don't trust him."
Yeah, no, because there was just something about him. There was just, I don't know what it was, but he was too into Lasher and not in the I'm gonna lock him up sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I said. I thought it was like the whole Talamascus was just like the higher ups were playing all the lower sort of workers, because it's not the first, because he had used like his powers on instead of all these other people. What was that other girl's name that did the healing and stuff? He also wiped her memory at one point during the last season. So I was like, okay, well maybe there's something else going on, but I thought it was the Talamascus the whole time, but nope. It's this other thing. Oh, fuck, I'm trying to remember what they called it now, because I think I have an image of it when he goes and pulls it out of the fireplace. Taltos, I think, is what they said. Something like that.
Something like that. Yep.
So we get a whole new organization,
course.
and we get to meet is it Grandpa? I don't know. Cortland's daddy, Cortland's ghost daddy. That's in the, which I thought that was interesting that they because they were kept showing it to us, and when they finally reveal the record player, I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's the record? Come on, show us the record player. So I gotta get back to that right spot. Okay, record player's gone, and here it is. And so, yeah, they kept showing, and I wondered in that one episode, I don't know if I said it on stream or not, but when she was reading the diaries, it's like, why the fuck the record player come on? I was like, what the fuck is up with this thing? They kept showing it to us, and I was like, okay, well, it's, I don't know what, I thought it was attached to Lasher or just the house, like in general, how like, who was it? The, Cortland's sisters or the sister was still kind of hanging around, like tormenting and stuff. So I thought it might have been something to do with her, but no, it is their father. So I thought it was her kind of hanging around, messing with things, trying to mess with Rowan or get her to look at certain things. But no, it was their father, and we get a little bit of a glimpse of him. And I guess this is kind of like his older form. We got a glimpse of his younger form back in some of the first episodes of the season. But he is here, seeming like an old man. But I don't think it's going to end very well for Miss Rowan. By what they showed us in the after
I don't
episode.
think so either.
It ain't good. Because as our lady here, Dolly, told us, when you go in, you are at his mercy. This is his world. He created it. He's been in here for so long. He's got all these magical rooms. And essentially, I'm assuming like curses and spells and charms and things to sort of trap people or do whatever he wants, essentially. Because as she said, the dead love, or hate us leaving, but they love to kind of like have our time. So imagine he may not want people to leave, but who knows what in particular with Rowan that he wants to trap her there. Because he is working with Lasher to a degree. We don't know fully what, but there's a lot of mystery with this family. Yes. A lot of mystery. They showed, and this was the Genos that
they each have their own. They each have their own agenda in a way too.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I think what they're also now you got Dolly and her sister kind of are trying to figure out what's going on. So they got the record player to kind of listen or going to go into it and talk to Julian. And then we got some other family is meeting in this episode, right, to sort of overthrow Rowan in a sense. They don't feel like she's doing a good job as designee. We got the doctor. Look, I'm sorry. When I started seeing this dude doing the blood test and doing Rowan trying to get her DNA and then running and comparing it, I'm like, man, we're one season away from the FBI being all over this family like they were in Charmed. Y'all need to stop. I totally got you. Remember, like it totally gave me the charm. I'm like, somebody gonna get shot again. Well, look, y'all already got shot in the last season. Y'all play around too much. They're gonna keep that shit tight. And you let people see what your geno is, your chromosomes. But no, it's not good. It ain't good, Dana. They got matching. Hang on. I believe this was Lasher's blood, and then this was her blood, and it was supposed to be showing like they got like the same kind of thing going on. It ain't good.
Yes. No, I am curious to find out like what he discovered by looking at that.
Well, it says it in the paperwork a little bit, but see, I'm not that. Look, I may come off as smart sometimes, Dana, but I'm not smart enough to understand all these words. I got to go do some research. But it says the aberrant chromosomes appear to be synthetically composited from duplicated and translocated segments dispersed across. It said a lot, and it said something about karyotypic aberrations. Look, those are some big words, Dana.
Those are some Scientological words.
Yeah. So I got to go back and like pause it to read like the paperwork and then, Google, and one word at a time, Dana, we'll eventually figure out what chromosome it is and what the fuck it does. I'm not completely sure yet. But it's some kind of Admore now or at now. See, I didn't read these words. Now I can't say normal words. I give up. But something
You're abnormal.
Abnormal.
Shit ain't right.
Yeah, they got some kind of abnormal.
Shit's crazy.
Says across multiple chromosomes of the human genome, and then it said some other, like, it was some complicated scientific stuff, right?
Yes.
Curious as that is, Dana, what's even more curious is the house that Rowan is staying in, right? It's, well,
Mhm.
it's seen better days, possibly. I think
I kind of took that as like the further Lasher gets from the house, or now that Lasher's magic maybe isn't connected to a Mayfair, the house itself is now kind of also crumbling because
like the magic that was holding it together
yeah,
is no
yep,
longer, because, and see, and I wondered, like, was it Lasher being gone? Because, and that's what I think they're trying to say, but it was so weird that it happened at the same time that the thing that Julian is in, the record player, that left the house too. And I didn't know if maybe he charmed the house in a way to keep it going, or if it was just Lasher. I was assuming just Lasher, but I thought it was just curious that they threw, like those were the two things that were taken out of the house that changed, right? And I was like,
yes,
oh, I wonder which one it is. And assuming Lasher would be the most logical, but I was just, I don't know, my back of my brain's like, oh God, what if it's just Julian? Like, he's keeping the house because he cares so much about the family, the house, blah, 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 blah. I was like, was he the magic? But then I was like, nah, because Dolly wouldn't just take it out of the house, right? Like,
yeah,
she would know that, you would think. But yeah, it's very interesting. The candlesticks, even, Dana, were broken to a degree. They just wasn't working out right.
yeah. Well, you have to figure how long has that line been in that house casting magic. I remember I told you that the physical places that you conduct your magical workings in can absorb some of that magic. So
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense that with both, and it could be both. It could be Lasher being gone. It could be them taking that thing out of the house that Julian is attached to, since he was really what seems to be one of the true like matriarch or patriarchs of the line, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And who knows, he attached himself to that. That he could also be attached to the house.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you
That's what
said,
I
removing
wondered.
that could have definitely have played a part.
That's why I wondered, like, because I'm assuming Lasher to me was the most obvious answer to that. But I'm like, well, how are they going to get Lasher back in time? Like, because they have, yeah, I'm assuming they'll eventually find him, whatever. But, and if this house is truly decaying and they need to get Lasher back in order to save JoJo, and what was her name again? The little girl. Oh, dang it.
Daphne.
Daphne. They wanted to save them, like, as I think they were saying, like, what happens if the house, completely decays, crumbles to
Yeah.
nothing? What happens to JoJo? Like, how they're just there? Like, what? And that is, I hate to say it again, Dana, reminds me of a slightly similar episode in Charmed where, what was it? Dang it, Piper, decides to magically get rid of the house because she wanted to clean everything. And she said, we'll just start from scratch. And when she magically disappeared the house,
Oh
what happened?
yes.
What happened to Phoebe?
Paige was inside, yeah. Oh, was it Phoebe?
It
One of
was
them was
Phoebe.
inside,
Yeah,
yeah.
Phoebe was upstairs trying to kill a turkey. Well, she was trying to kill a guy that she turned into a turkey.
Yes, her boss at the newspaper.
Oh, no, it was her
Or somebody.
competition. It was the competition.
That's right.
I know my
Yep.
Charm.
It's been a very
It's
long
been a
time
minute. I
since I
know.
watched Charm.
But it just reminded me of that episode when she said that, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, they may not still be there anymore. But you know what? There's still hope, because in that episode, if they brought the house back, it was okay, right? She came back as well. So who knows? There still could be time to get Lasher back if the house crumbles. We're just not sure yet.
Yes.
But we did get to see a little bit of magic going on, mostly with the house, and we got to see it towards the end of the episode. when we actually get to Julian and his magical items. Of course, was said we get to see it again when he goes to his bosses. Sip, that's what he called himself, Sip. Oh, I said Sid. But he goes, of course, now still searching for clues because his boss has gone up missing, and he finds the bottle and he gets the vision. Essentially, his boss left that for him, knowing he's going to touch it, knowing that he's going to get that psychic kind of remnants, and he's going to be able to kind of give him the lowdown to a degree of what his plan, or at least what he was doing. He let him know, I gave you a good word to the Talamascus. You'll be fine. Maybe. It was so fucked up, Dana. I was like, damn, dude, you got played so hard. And you the fall guy. Damn, dude. Like, he played you so hard and he let you be the fall guy. Oh. Yeah, that face right there of holy shit, what the fuck. Yeah.
Pretty much.
That was the moment he knew he'd fucked up. Actually, he knew it prior to that, but I just liked that face and said it then. But yeah, he was something. But there we go. We get Tau. Like I said, I don't know what it was said. You have to watch the episode. I'm terrible with names. It's like Tautos, but I'm not sure. But he gets this name too, and so we're going to find out some more. He kind of hides this away from the Talamascus superiors slightly. I don't know. This chick and these dudes, they're from Amsterdam. They're here to find out what happened, where Lasher went, why dude took him, where dude is, and what he knows about it. And so we're going to find out. He gets taken off and packed his bags away to go off with them. He don't get a choice in the matter. They even put this little magic ring on his...
put that little bracelet on him.
Yeah.
Saying, try to use your powers. Ain't gonna work.
It did not work.
That's what I took that shit as.
Yeah. They not let him play no more. He's no more power. You gotta worry about the gloves. He is like basically, who knows? Maybe you try to run away and it like messes with your brain. I don't know. But it made this weird little sound when he clicked it on. So it's some kind of magical barrier or something.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, it was interesting. A pretty interesting episode. At least this one I liked so far in the season. Was one. Well, if you watched us last week, you know that this so far this season hasn't been my favorite. But this episode I liked.
Yes. It's definitely an easier one to talk about.
Yes. Except for I'm going to get to this one moment. It's going to get really weird for like half a second because the thought ran through my head when I was watching this. And I thought, holy shit, that's fucking even weird. But wasn't as bad as some of the other. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this was interesting, right? So they come in, got the music's playing. We got Dolly. She's all kind of in a trance-like dance. And she's like making out with the air. And we find out that these two had some, I don't know, great passions with their... Who was Julian to them? Would it be their...
Oh, no. All I know is it's some more crazy shit between that family.
Is it their uncle? I don't fucking know. But either way, these two here... Or did they like marry into the family? I'm so confused with that one.
In a weird way.
They had a throuple. There's your throuple. The 1, 2, and dead Julian in here make 3. Fucking weird shit.
Yep. They share him. Like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah. He bound himself before death and their passion. So their passion could something forever in eternity or some shit. Weird, but they have to they go in and they how did she say it? They take turns. That's some bitch. Okay.
Yep. Let's just leave it at that, Scarlett. Let's just let everybody's imagination.
All right, so yeah, they got that thing going on, and they trying to figure out what the hell's up with Lasher. But that's what That's what she says she's in there for. But when you come in, you see her dancing and making out with the air. That clearly is she ain't getting the right answers, Dana. I'm just saying.
No, yeah.
She need to do. She was having a good ass damn time in there with Julia.
She sure was.
I love how she tell him y'all don't need me meddling stuff
good.
y'all know about.
Too good of a too good time.
Oh yeah, but look, they got timers too, Dana. And then can't let the timer run
I
out.
noticed that.
And I feel it. You can't let the timer run out. Don't let it run out, folks.
Nope, bad things happen.
And I think we're going to find out next episode, possibly.
Nope, because only bad things happen.
I know. Maybe next episode we'll see how bad things get. Will Rowan's timer run out? Will she be trapped because of the timer? Or is it just like, dude's like, nah, timer don't matter, bitch. You stuck here anyways. You got no rope to bring you back. But we remember this lady, right? We remember her. She was one that Lasher sought out. He sniffed her out, right, to do things. But he did not succeed, right? And she was not coming, and she was not one that was willing participant as some of his other ladies that he sought out.
Yeah.
So she was the one that, you know, fought back and was like, oh, hell no. Nah. Is she pretty, right? Look, she's so young and pretty, Dana.
That I wasn't expecting. That caught me off guard.
Until she's like, oh no, I need all my strength. I love this. She's sitting here. She looks so young, you know, compared to her sister here. And she's so vibrant. And she's like, I need all my strength in order to bring her back. You would think, you know, that she ends up looking like this. And we find out that this is her true form. So I guess she has to drop her glamour. I'm assuming it's a glamour. In order to fully, you know, have her power. And she brings her sister back.
Well, because she's probably using an amount of her power to maintain it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So I was like, oh, they're like, yeah, this is Dolly's older sister. That face right there was my face too. I was like, oh, wait. So like, Lasher was she fought her ass off against Lasher, and this is how old she really is. She fought fucking hard. She stabbed his ass with a bottle. I wasn't expecting this. I was like, damn, for an old lady.
I wasn't either.
She's scrappy.
Especially since, like, okay, you're down with Julian, and Julian's like whole life is Lasher. I don't think he'd be too happy or thrilled if you fucking killed him.
Well, I wonder if she knew that was Lasher. I mean,
okay, maybe.
I don't know if they know what Lasher looks like or not, if all the family does. And plus, he wasn't full, like, he looked like Lasher, but his hair was cut short. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if she knew that was him. Because she didn't seem to know who it was when he attacked her.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, interesting. I wonder if she knew it was Lasher, Dana. Would she have?
I'm not too sure. But then it also brings us to the point of she was kind of immune to his shit. Like all the other Mayfair women that like kind of ran into him almost got hypnotized by him in a sense. And she was like, yeah, fuck off.
Yep.
She was like, get out of here.
I am. Lasher was crazy, man.
This shit ain't working here.
But yeah, she definitely seemed more immune to it. And again, it shocked me because when they showed her as the character when we seen her in the last episode or so, like I didn't think nothing about her even being the older sister. I didn't really catch on to that. And then when they revealed it, I was like, oh, damn,
I didn't either.
Like, damn, she kicked Lasher's ass because Lasher's technically still a little powerful, even as, you know, a slight mortal that he is. And he's not a mortal, but he doesn't have like his firepower and all his like spell castings type stuff. His blood is still magical, or have that magical gene in it, whatever it is. But and whatever he is, like, we still don't completely know. It sounds like we're gonna maybe get to find out here in the next couple episodes, maybe. But I just can't believe how well she fought him off now, knowing that she's, as old as she is actually supposed to be. I was like, oh shit. But it was interesting.
Yeah, that was crazy. She was like, no matter what you see. I was like, oh shit. Then she turned into the really old lady, and I was like, what the fuck?
Right? I'm like, all right. I'm like, damn. Okay. Well, I'll be. You just can't trust anything you see nowadays, Dana.
Nope. It's all an illusion.
I love too how she gets caught. She's like, Rowan? What are y'all doing here? What? Like you got
Right.
caught. You got caught. Bitch. You damn dancing and making out with a ghost inside. Anyways, moving on.
Next subject.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cortland, he's, you know what? I still don't like him, but I think he's feeling the weight of his decision making. His sister gonna help him.
And I think he genuinely wants to save JoJo.
Yeah, his daughter does seem to matter to him more. Even though he was a deplorable human being to Deidre and Rowan, he seemed to try to keep his daughter out of that and not even let her know about some certain things. Like, I don't think he cared that others knew, but he definitely did seem to care what his daughter thought, even if he was still not the greatest person. I mean, I shouldn't even say not the great. He was a horrible person. What he did was fucking horrendous. As far as his character in the show goes.
Yes.
But no. But she definitely, his sister did not give him any passes as she and him talk, and she even kind of gives us a little bit more about their dad Julian and how he was to the family and especially to his own children. Essentially, again, showing us how Julian, or she's kind of described how someone she loved ends up dying because father doesn't approve, but it's more than that. He's essentially picking out the lineage and the like who the females in the family are going to mate with per Lasher's sort of request, I think. So
Yes.
yeah, gotta be nice to know that daddies only care about you because you're breeding for some greater power that the this is a loving family, Dana, let me tell you. What's up, Buddha Cafe? How you doing, hun? Glad to see you.
Hey, Buddha. Let's just say when they keep it in the family, they keep it in the family.
Oh, it's a horrible, disgusting display of power in this family.
You know, they want to keep that line pure.
Which goes again when they show the chromosomes and stuff like that. Again, it just even further shows like, like that's just fucked up.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. But apparently that is how it got. I mean, it's just, like I said, these two don't mind sharing. They sisters. It's fucked up. These two seem to be the most normal so far that we have met out of the family. Rowan and was it Moira? Myra?
Moira, yeah.
Moira. Yeah, they seem to be the most
I like
normal.
how her little mind reading powers work.
Oh, right. I know she's some smart ass, sarcastic little chick, dude. She just straight up lets you know.
She is. She's great. She's great.
How like the music is the only thing that can block her out. I love how she told Corley, that's him trying to block out my powers. Don't worry, he'll run out of air soon. Like he's sitting there singing, trying to block her out. It is pretty good.
Yep. I like her though.
Oh, she's so sassy.
I like her.
And I like how, they were pretty much at odds, Rowan and her, on the last episode, and towards the end of the episode, she's letting Rowan know, like, I'll be your rope, I'll bring you back if you go in with Julian. So they've kind of built that trust over this episode.
Yeah. And she says it. She's like, "Would you have done anything different if you know, if it were you?" And she's like, "Probably not."
It was kind of
So I
cute.
think she understands, and she understands.
It was cute. They went off. They just didn't trust each other. She pretty much like hated Rowan, and it seems as if they are going to be able to work together now, but not before our girl goes in to kind of mind read or do her thing, her powers on Julian's little item here, and it does not go very well for her. She
No, it doesn't.
Would you say, and I can let you describe it, Dana, because you probably even better than me, but I would say like she was channeling him.
She was channeling him and almost in a possessed kind of way. Like a temporary almost takeover. So I think she was channeling, and he was also kind of like taking her over. But no, channeling would definitely be a way to, because he's connected to that. So if her ability is to read someone's mind, that item is literally attached to him. So she's probably feeling everything from within there.
Well, that would be pretty horrific. Dude. Oh yeah. And there's no telling what he all has in there. Like, it's essentially like a hotel of magical rooms, right?
Yep.
Like a freaking maze or something. Which we find out that is where Cortland, when he was essentially, Rowan made him into stone. The way he says that's where he was during that time, which was weird, right? Because he didn't do anything that these ladies did in order to go inside of there, but yet him being in that state seemingly took him there to his father. It was just weird. Like that wasn't explained to me enough. I don't know, maybe I missed part of it. But I mean, I don't know, how would you explain it? Just because I guess the item's there, his dad's able to pull him in, or his consciousness is slightly obscured or off.
Seeing the magic that the dad has within that place, with him being in the state of like that stone, he might have easily have been able to maybe hijack in a sense. Like whatever consciousness, whatever spirit, being in that state, he was probably able to somehow just pretty much hijack him.
So why would he? So, but he doesn't seem to hijack, or that we know of, the sister that's the ghost in the house. So I'm curious if she's been taken like in there, if he's just let like, like what are the rules to that? Like, is it just,
or she has some way to block it, because she seems very aware of her father.
That's true too.
So,
and it could just be humans. Like, I don't know if it's like he doesn't want to commune with other spirits, or if it's like you said, she's got some kind of amulet power or something that she did to block it.
I wouldn't be shocked, because she seemed, like I said, she seems to be very well aware of what her father is. So
I'm curious to see where it's going to go with that. Again, the player is no longer in the house. Rowan, the way they show for the next episode, they show after after you watch the episode, they give you kind of a little sneak peek of the next episode, and they kind of run down a little behind the scenes of this episode. It shows her essentially being trapped in there and possibly not being able to make it, and even dying. So I'm curious to see how, like, this episode I liked, but they gave us, I don't know how to say it, but a lot of things where something is going to have to happen. And I don't know. I'm curious if they're going to actually be able to save JoJo or not, or if they're actually like the house is like, what the hell? Because last year's Nowhere, Rowan's trapped and Julian's playing games. So how are they going to sort it all out in the next episode or so before the house like completely collapses? Because it was degrading pretty rapidly.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is Cortland going to come to the rescue?
Possibly. But another reason why his dad might have been able to take like control of him in that sense, he seems to have a different hold over Cortland than the sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
the sister seemed more like, yeah, I know what he is. And Cortland just was like a groveling scaredy cat when it came to his father.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And again, I think it goes back to how they talk about the women in the family get not so much treated better, but slight more attention, whether it's good attention or bad attention. They get that attention because of the fact that they are potentials for Lasher. And it seemed like the men, like the way he was talking about his dad, it's almost if his dad, like he was just useless. The men had no purpose in the line unless Lasher found a purpose for them. They were essentially there to continue the line, but they had no magic. They didn't have anything other than, again, if Lasher, if they gave themselves to Lasher, then they could actually maybe be some kind of use. But it seemed as if his dad didn't care about him because he was a male and he didn't carry the magic. And so he got to be like a secretary, essentially.
And plus, we know that the only reason why Julian kind of had magic was because he siphoned it and stole it from the women of the family.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Who knows? We don't really know the workings of this family. Like, and there's so many of them. This family is so big. And it seems like it runs through a multitude of cultures too, that we honestly don't know how deep this lineage goes. And especially since they like keeping it in the family, so to speak.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got a little bit of the history, but yeah, they don't tell us everything in the show. I'm sure in the books they give probably a lot more of that. But yeah, we have, as far as if you're just watching the show, yeah, there's like, I have no idea. But they seem to not prefer the males in the same regard as the females.
Yes.
But not like the females. Again, they use the females, right? It's almost as if one male is sort of a hierarchy or a head, and then the rest of them are kind of just there.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one guy sort of manipulating or leading along with Lasher to get to that prophecy. And then we're going to, I guess, get starting to reveal now whatever that is. So we've got Lasher with this group now. And I believe, I don't know if the word on that paper was the same thing that Moira was screaming when she was channeling Julian. But
yeah, we'll have to go back and listen to that again.
Because I tried to, it sounded like it was the same, but I couldn't tell if with the writing on the paper might have been off a letter. But what is up, BJ Wick's Childhood Videos? Welcome, welcome. We are discussing Mayfair Season 2, Episode 4, Double Helix, and just kind of going over some of the craziness in the episode. Hope you're having a good night, and welcome, welcome. But yeah,
link is pinned if anybody wants to come on and talk about some Mayfair with us or anything else.
Absolutely. But it's interesting. Like I said, we'll see
it was
where
a better
they
episode.
take it. Yeah.
It definitely was a better episode. I feel like it lived up to having witch in its name.
Yeah, we got a little bit more of the magic.
More of the magic, yep.
And again, I would like to see more. I'm hoping maybe we'll get to see some more of these next coming episodes. I think even in the after the episode, where it shows you the preview, it showed some dude seemingly like he was cutting off somebody's head. I'm assuming he is a vampire hunter. That my supernatural vibe tells me that tracks for vampires to cut
that's
their
what
head
I was
off.
kind of thinking.
I haven't watched Interview with the Vampire, the series, so I don't know how things are dealt with over there. But just with my, what I've seen in Supernatural and stuff like that, I'm assuming that he is a vampire hunter. It kind of makes sense, the fact that we see vampires in it was New Orleans, essentially, where they are at. So I don't know. We'll see. In Louisiana, they got vampires. We got some heads being chopped off. We got Lasher with a secret organization, part 2. We got one secret organization. We get another secret organization or cult. I'm thinking maybe it's like the cult of Lasher or something. I don't know. Because he said they were all there to serve him.
Because maybe we're also going to get revealed a line other than the Mayfair.
Mm-hmm. Because we don't know anything about Lasher, right? And he was essentially picking out the lineage to mate, or the people to mate with the women of Mayfair line. Like he wanted it was almost as if he was picking certain things, right?
Yes.
Because again, why other than just to keep it in the family, and of course, to keep that bloodline pure. I see why Lasher got Julian or not Julian, but Cortland to do what he did, in the sense of the fact that he's trying to keep that bloodline pure. But I'm curious. It seemed who was it? I'm curious because I know he didn't. It seems as if he's killed every mate or anybody who's tried to mate with the Mayfair he didn't approve of, right? Because even like Cortland essentially got Deidre under the guise of her, having, sex with some other random dude she met at a party, but Cortland chokes him out and then does his deed. So I'm assuming would it be horrifying to think that Julian did the same thing to his daughter's potential lover? But then who did he replace it with? And that was horrible for me to think about, because that was like fucked up.
Pretty much.
I don't think about it. We ain't gonna say who I thought, but yeah, it was bad. It was even worse. I don't know what.
Also, like, who's to say that the Mayfair line isn't the only line that Lasher's kind of been manipulating? We just haven't seen it.
That's true.
So who knows?
That's absolutely true. Who knows? I mean, we'll see. They got me a little bit with this episode. At least I can talk about the episode for the most part without, cringing through it. So I definitely enjoy the fact that I'm hoping they're getting away from that. Of course, it's always going to linger because it's part of the story.
Because we still don't.
Uh-oh. We lost you for a minute.
Out of the Mayfair line that he can mate with.
We lost you there for just a second, hon.
So no, we're going to see. We're going to see where they take it.
We will see.
Oh, did we? My internet might have dropped out for a minute.
No worries. You're back. Oh, and I thought this was I thought this was a great scene, Dana, because we get, all right, so they finally, he's like, oh, okay, you're going to let me out. Can we have some breakfast, some steak and eggs? They gave him healthy Wheatios.
Oh, they give him like the ghetto Cheerios.
Right? it's knockoff brand too.
You're lucky we had milk.
Right? Because, Lasher.
You're lucky we had milk.
Lasher drank it all up like 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Lasher, that boy was going through milk like a gallon an hour. I still don't understand that completely. Boy. I know, but like I said, he was like fully grown and he was still down in milk like it was. Like he went to the bar and ordered a glass of milk like he was ordering a shot of whiskey.
He needed his daily dose of vitamins.
And apparently, and it's only milk, nothing else. I don't know that. Are we going to get to learn about that in the next episode? Is like wherever dude took Lasher to, is he going to have an endless supply of milk for him that he gets to drink? I don't know. It's curious. I don't. The things that go
And
through
you
my
know,
head
does it
sometimes.
have to be whole milk, or like is it 1%? Is it fat?
Well, he was
free?
drinking
like
stale milk, so I don't know if it does matter. Dana Keith seemed to not care, as long as it was dairy. I guess. Does it have to be? Yeah, it had to be cow's milk. Can it be goat's milk? Can it? Never. We'll stop there.
Oh no.
I don't know. See, I'm like her. Look, see, that is my face sometimes when I'm like thinking about the shit in this show. I'm like, wait, I'm curious. What? How? Why the milk? What is up with that? That is the face I have right there.
Amongst other questions, why the milk?
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that question. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I was like this on a lot of the other things in the show too. No. That's not right. Now wrong. I had that face with Cortland too. I had Cortland's face with the fingers up. No. There was some stuff in some episodes like nope. Too far.
Pretty much.
But yes, so we will get to see Cortland's on board now to save his daughter. Rowan's gonna be trapped in a cursed magical musical item record player. Oh, and I love too, like for her to go in, she had to prick her finger on it, right?
Yep.
Prick your finger, wipe the blood, or let it drip on the record. Dana, do you remember when we saw something like that before?
I'm going to say evil.
Yes, evil with the music box thingy, or what was it? The little song box, the writer box thing.
Yep.
He had to prick. Well, essentially, he had to give up blood to the computer. In a sense, it was kind of like a similar vibe it gave me. I was like, "Oh, don't do it, Rowan." But she did it. And she drank the magical concoction, and down the rabbit hole she went. She got it. Actually, like, it was weird, right? Because it put her in like this trance, and it had the music, like a piano playing in the background, and then even like her breathing got real heavy and strange. She was even like smiling as if she was being like charmed into this place or something. It was real weird.
Yes, it was. But we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And just a little smirk Julian had on his face at the end. He's got something up his sleeve. Because he had that little bad guy smirk.
And it was weird because they show a quick like frame of the next episode where he's like this, and then he goes back to like his slightly younger, or not, maybe not younger, but he's a little more tidied up, a little bit younger. And but they also kind of show him laughing at her, but they show what I thought was the Mayfair house, but a doll version of it. It reminded me of in Charmed when Piper and Leo got stuck in the dollhouse. And I'm wondering if he has her trapped essentially in a dollhouse, and if she can't make it out, she dies in there. But I don't know.
Could be.
Like, got her trapped in there. She can't figure out how to get it. Like, she's going to be trapped in her own house, and she can't get out. It's horrifying. That house collapsing, but she's not in the house. I don't know, but they showed like a little scene of like a house, and it was so quick. I meant to go back and actually look at it for like compare screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I can't wait to see where they're going to take it now. Now that we're actually getting into the thick of things, I thought that was going to happen. I didn't think we were going to go through the first like 2 episodes or so through all the other stuff that they went through with last year. No, it really is true what Kristen said in Evil about little demon babies. It's the infancy they never tell you about, Dana. Never want to talk about that. It was a hell of a time.
Never seems to work out good.
Never does. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe it'll work out for Rowan. I don't know. But last year still wanted to go back to Rowan, at least for a moment there when we saw him Sip doing the flashback. So we'll see. And who was, and again, they kind of, I don't know if they're going to go back to it or not, but I remember, what was it, episode 2 of this season last year mentioned about, he's got dreams real, and Dolly was telling him sometimes they are, they're not. And he's like, well, I have a dream about a woman and a veil being lifted. Are they going to get back to that? Or is that just like something they said and it don't matter
I hope
anymore?
so. I hope that's not a throwaway. I do, because like that sounded kind of important, because we see him killing all these women who don't seem to be compatible. So maybe he's looking for that specific woman.
Right? That's what I'm thinking too. So I'm hoping they don't drop that, because that when they first said it, I was like, ooh, okay. All right, it makes sense. He's looking for ladies. Okay. We found out that his I forget the word I was gonna use there.
His supercharged stuff.
Yeah, that he leaves behind in the lady's flower was, I thought, that was, he had to find the right one that could handle his, God bless Dana. That is, anyways.
Yes.
But we thought it was a hope, but it's kind of dropped now, unless maybe they have some chick from the Mayfair line that we don't know about over here at the other place that now last year is captive. Because if that was part of the prophecy for the veil to be lifted and him to have this lady that he, gets with, yeah, I'm so confused. But I don't know. Hopefully we'll find out soon.
Stay tuned.
Right?
Who knows?
Who knows? Actually, if you read the books, you probably watching us or listening to us, like, how these ladies is crazy.
They're so far off.
Right? I probably do. We probably sound ridiculous, but that's okay. That's the fun of it. Because I even thought about going after the first episode of the season, because I was so confused. And even after he started to do his last year thing and spread his powerful stuff all over the place, I thought, I was like, damn, what the hell's going on here? I was like, man, I miss it. Like, I was so confused and lost for a little bit. Like, I kind of understood where they were going. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? I was like, maybe I should actually read the books, but I'm kind of like, well, maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of scared to read them too. When I crack them open, and it's going to be, I'm like, oh my God, the date I can't read it anymore. I can't unread what I have just read. And I don't think I can, damn sure can't say it on YouTube. No, she's like, I have no idea. We need to get Delcinia. I know she's read them, so we definitely need to get her to hop on sometime, either before or after the season ends, and see what she's got to say about how similar the book is to the show.
Yes, I'm very curious.
Absolutely. But yeah, I'm just trying to see what else we had in this episode. I'll remember to talk about it. Guys, if you are a listener watching, you want to hang out and talk about the episode or ask us any questions, or you want to let us know what you thought about the episode or the season so far, let us know in the chat or in the comments after. But yeah, I'm just trying, I'm scrolling through, thinking while I'm talking sometimes. Makes my brain stop for a second. But yeah, so it was interesting. So we got, like you said, we got a little bit more magic. We're getting into the blood and the genos, and maybe we'll get Lasher back next episode. We got Julian still floating around as a spirit, and possibly the veil will be lifted at some point. All this and more on the next Mayfair Witches.
We'll see. We'll see where this goes.
All right, but no, we'll get through the season. Hopefully we're out of the biggest of the debauchery or the disgusting debauchery. I don't mind a little, crazy shit going on, but they crossed way too many lines. I'm like, all right, this is a little gross. A little much gross. I mean, I know witches are gross sometimes, like bad witches are nasty, they get all kind of warts and stuff like that. This was just, and they do nasty stuff in like rituals, some of them. But this is just beyond anything I wanted to think about that goes on in witch families.
Pretty much.
They took it too far.
They crossed that line.
They crossed many lines, and I'm just scared they will cross more.
Oh, we'll see.
We find out what last year is. I don't know what kind of lines we're going to cross then. But we'll find out when we get there.
Yes, we will.
But yeah, so let's see. We got, was it Sunday is the next episode, I believe. Where are we at on episode 5? I know there's a break coming up, I believe, somewhere around episode 6, maybe. So I'm gonna go check that out again later and see. But if we do have another episode, we'll definitely do another stream. I'm hoping to do Mayfair actually on Monday. Again, we had to get the computer set up and everything. I wasn't able to have things properly ready to go this week, but I'm definitely gonna try to do the next episode of Mayfair. Long as it ain't too debaucherous. If they get too debaucherous, we just kind of combine those episodes. If they give us 2 or 3 of those, we'll combine them into one stream. Because I don't know if I can handle that for that many streams. There'll be a lot of dead air of me sitting here trying to think of how to explain the TV show. But yeah, we'll definitely try to do another Mayfair next Monday night, same time. And then, yes, Saturday we'll definitely be back for Severance, checking out season 2 and all of its wonder. But let's see, I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, yeah, guys, we will be trying to do some more of the Mystery Fever streams. So if you guys, let me actually put the link in the chat for the Discord, because if you guys want to talk about anything mysterious going on in the world that kind of has you curious and don't know what the hell is going on, we'll let you guys tell us about it. Let us know in the Discord. Let us know in the comments after, and we will try to set up a stream. I know there's been some more development on the drone situation, right, Dana? You were telling me about. So we can get into it. We can talk about it.
Yeah. So, yep. There's been some I guess you call it development, or more just government bullshit answers in the drone situation.
Words were said.
Yes,
there were words said on the matter.
An explanation was kind of given.
Not, I don't know if it was a explanation as much as words were said on the matter.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
But it's again coming from the government, so who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Let me just
get
copy that. And I'll put the link to the Discord. So again, guys, if you have anything you want to talk about that is mysterious, strange, abnormal, just all around curious, we will definitely talk about it on the next mystery stream. I'm going to try to do one next week. May Wednesday to be the plan, maybe. If we don't have anything crazy going on, yeah, we'll check our schedules and make sure. But that will, I try to do it Wednesday. I got to tell the guys too, so make sure if James or Brian or any Baby Clay, any of you guys, Ray Barnes, want to come on and hang out with us as well and talk some strange and mysterious topics. Oh, there we go. Yes, actually, I didn't even do that right. Dang it. I did it right, the invite, but I did not at the same time because it was on. No, it's fine because it's on max. Okay, no limit. We're good. Never mind. Actually, this should be a good link. So if you guys want to join the Discord and hang out and talk all things Mayfair, from Severance, Lost. If you still want to talk about evil, we got the channels in there. Come hang out with us. We'll talk about it. We like talking about things.
Silo.
That's right. We got Silo, which we will. I've still got on to my list to finish watching the season, so we can actually maybe get into that as well after we get through Mayfair and Severance. I know we keep saying it, guys, but I still, even 3 Body Problems, I still want to get into all the fun things, Yellow Jackets, all that stuff we still want to get into with you guys and discuss and see where they're going to take us in the upcoming seasons. But yes,
Yes.
we are definitely, like I said, I'm trying to think of some other things. I know we're going to, Dana's husband really wants us to talk about the ice wall, things going up there in Antarctica, and all the mystery behind that. And it is hell of a mystery from what I understand, and I don't even fully have like dived into it. So there's some magic and three worlds and top of the other.
Yes, it's very bizarre beyond the ice wall. I watched a couple of YouTube things with him, but
Mm,
man, oh man, it's a big dive because it's a lot. Like it's a lot of stuff in this. I
mm-hmm,
don't know what you would even call it, lore. I
mm-hmm.
guess I don't even know, but all I know is that you pass the ice wall, you our world kind of looks like a snowman, and there's three earths that sit on top of each other, and it's crazy. It's I haven't even fully delved into the
Whew.
full
Yeah.
aspect of what it is.
Well, it sounds curious, and I love to consider possibilities. So we'll definitely talk about it and see, just consider things. You never know. Does it have to be true? It's still fun to think about and
Right?
consider.
We're just putting some stuff out there. Do your
You know,
research, you
yeah.
know.
I still got the boon to talk about. And some of this stuff is probably old stuff, but that is still fun when I came across it on YouTube and on the internet and stuff. And I was like, oh, that is interesting. I don't know how real it is, but damn, they tell a good story, right? Like shit, if it is real, that's crazy. So it's fun. Let's see what else we can come up with for the stream as well. I feel like the way you and your husband talk about the ice wall, we would be on a stream for at least have two streams to talk about that. So I'm definitely gonna have to
Oh
watch
yeah.
some videos so that way be good and caught up with it, because I know your husband's he's going to ask a million questions, and I definitely want to make sure I'm able to answer them because he's very knowledgeable on the ice wall. We have him come on
Yes,
and tell us. To
it's
be
his
fair,
newest obsession.
and I'm trying to think of what else has been out there. I know there's some other like wild ass videos out there of like aliens and stuff. I don't know how many of those are actually. I'm assuming they're not real and they're AI, but again, who knows, right? Who the hell knows? I don't know. I don't know what the hell's out there. A lot of crazy shit though.
I live in New York. Who fucking knows?
Right?
I
I'm
live in
telling
the
you,
fucking
I'm
capital
still
of crazy
waiting.
shit.
I'm waiting on you to call me and be like, Scarlett, we hit bingo. Godzilla to come out the Hudson. We're cashing in, Dana. Cash that motherfucker in. We won.
Right? We hit the jackpot.
I'm assuming that's when the aliens take us. You
Possibly,
hit bingo,
Scarlett.
and
I
the
have no
aliens say,
idea.
congratulations, you won. We take you to the better place. No, I'm just kidding. You have hit bingo on fuckery. It's the game of life and fuckery. You have hit bingo.
You have had enough fuck shit happen in your life. You qualified.
You hit the fuckery
You have
lotto.
qualified.
Congratulations.
Welcome to the fucking loony bin.
Oh man. But yeah. So what else we got, Miss Dana? What else you guys got?
Well,
Anybody?
I
Go
do
ahead.
think that we should at least say, our hearts and prayers goes out to everybody who was affected in that plane crash last night. That was so awful. So I do just want to say our hearts and prayers and thoughts go out to everybody who was affected by that last night.
Absolutely. And always for not just that, but there's so much going on out there for everybody you're struggling or going through things. And
Yep,
especially for those who are going through something tragic like that. Definitely all the love, all the prayers to you and your families, because it's hard out
definitely.
there for a lot of folks. And so we hope we can be here to bring you some smiles and some cheer in a world that sometimes seems a little darker than we like.
Yeah. Just bring some fun, some laughter, some weirdness, and just some escape. Escape from the
And
craziness.
and watch me struggle to talk about shows that we question if we should have covered in the first place. But it's okay. We did it
Yes.
anyways, Dana. We made it through. We're through episode 4. We got, let's see, 4, 5, 6. We got 3 more to go, right? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I
Yep.
think there's 7 in this season. 3 more episodes to go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get through it. They will not beat us, despite we are creative, Dana. We will find a way to talk about it, even if
We will.
can't say certain things on YouTube. There are workarounds, We'll get there.
You will not stump us.
No.
You will not stump us.
They trying though. They try real hard. It's
They,
okay. We
they
made
really
it.
are.
They almost got me. I almost said something. But
Yes,
it was real. It was close. I was like, oh yeah, we gonna stop right there. Pause.
Rewind. Stop.
Right? Like, okay. But yeah, so I'm just trying to think of what else we got going on. I don't want to forget anything. I think that about does it for us tonight, guys. I know my brain, it's trying to work. It's getting there. We're getting back
there.
into
We're gonna
it.
get back. Yeah, we have a lot of things in the works. We have a lot of things coming up. So just bear with us. And
the computer didn't crash. It did beautifully tonight. Knock on wood. Don't do it now. I swear, I'd say that and some bitch give me blue screen. But no, it's working. It's doing good. Again, thank everyone out there for all your love and support for making it possible. Because again, this PC is only going to help us be able to do more on my channel as well as Dana's, to bring more content, more fun, and more laughs to you guys. So who knows what the future holds for us as we continue down this journey and this path with all of you guys. But yeah, that was a quick one tonight, but it is Thursday night, so
it is.
Yeah, it's a Thursday night. It's almost bedtime, right? For us older folks.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. It depends. We'll see.
It is.
We go hang out in Discord
no,
after. I just don't have anything. I was trying to think. I'm like, waste of time. What else do we have? See, I have nothing. Oh, and again, thank you to our artist, Liam.
Yes.
He's awesome. I cannot believe how good his work really is.
Yes.
Because it's just it's fate.
It's so like, it's honestly fate that he even came into our lives. He was reaching out to me for something completely different, and I just happened to realize, like, oh, you make art? Question.
Right?
Could you do this stuff? And he was like, absolutely. And now it's like, it's fate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like I said, he was able to take what we wanted, or in my case for my character, he was able to understand what I was looking for and in all aspects. So that I was really excited about that. And he already knows I gushed over him all day in voice chat and telling him how much I enjoyed the my character he's working on. So I said I'm so excited.
And it's difficult, right? Because you're basically bringing up you're bringing a character to life that exists in your imagination. So you have to get that out of your head to somebody else who needs to put it on paper for you. So it's like, it's hard when you're trying to describe your thoughts and ideas, and the fact that somebody's able to really listen and understand that detail and bring that to life is what he does really, really well.
And particularly on top of the fact that he's really good at the style we're looking for, and he's real fast at it, and he takes that direction so well. I love the fact that, again, he knows the world that we're sort of building, or he's from the D&D worlds and that art, so he understands. So essentially, if you give him enough about the character, it's as if he kind of like I could let him go with the direction on certain things and not feel worried that he's not gonna I don't want to say do it right, but be in the same like style or vein of what we're trying to go for. So he was able to even add things to my character that I didn't even suggest, but he added a detail here or there that I really enjoyed or I thought was really clever to add in there. So again, his own direction was really good. So I was really thrilled with his work. I really cannot wait to show you guys the final piece so you can see just how good it actually looks. And even like just what I showed you guys of the picture earlier, I'll bring it back up. As good as that one is, I just probably because it's my character too. I enjoy mine even more.
Yes, I just
Share
can't
that
wait to see what he
again.
does with everybody's stuff. Because you're talking about we have 7 different people with 7 different thoughts of a character with, and they're all different. None of you guys really have a similar character when it comes to features.
Mm-hmm.
You're all different. You're a tiefling, we have a drow, we have an orc, we have a dragonborn, we have a pixie, we have a monk now. Like we have an elf. So none of you guys are alike in features.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be, I think when he's finished with them and we get to see them all together, it's going to be like one cohesive piece of art.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun. And we have a new campaign, new story, and new player. We're going to have some fun. And I can't wait. I know Kiwi is super excited. Kiwi is like, I'm going through D&D withdrawal. When are you coming back? So we're going to be coming back soon, Kiwi, I promise.
Yes, Miss Kiwi. Very soon. It will not be long. We will restart.
And I'm pretty sure your bitey will be in your chat driving me nuts.
So. We need our bitey. He saves us from death on many occasions.
He tries very, very hard. Very, very, very hard. But no, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I can't wait.
Oh yeah. Well, guys, I guess we're gonna get ready to wrap it up for tonight. I'm trying to think. I got nothing else, Dana. I'm tapped.
I know. This episode of Mayfair Witches was a little easier to talk about.
It was, and it was, oh man, there was only so much to talk about with the episode, and I'm this episode was better, but again, if I was to compare this to some of the other shows we're watching, I would put this probably lower on the tier, Mayfair, but it's still something worth checking out. It just doesn't require as much of my attention, but then they're confusing me with a lot of stuff too. So again, I don't know if it's because maybe Anne Rice wrote such a in-depth series, and even with the Lasher book, maybe it was so in-depth that they're just having a hard time trying to put it all into the show to explain everything in a timely manner. But again, they only gave us 7 episodes this season, which I thought was weird. I was like, y'all could have probably taken more time with a 10 episode season to really explain some of this stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. But again, huge shout out to our artist, Liam, over there doing it. I mean, he's doing it pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. He's over there doing his thing, and we appreciate him, and we cannot wait to see what else we get to do with him in the future on top of the artwork that he's doing for us. Can't wait to see some of the characters he gets to make and bring into the game outside of our main sort of group. We might get to see some other stuff. It might get to do your. Might even get to see some Dana Marie DM artwork action going on. I can't wait to see.
I know. I wasn't prepared for that. When he was like, what do you want for your artwork? And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I never considered myself for artwork. I was
I
like, it just
know,
never crossed my mind.
right? And you should have
Yep.
thought about yourself first, Dana.
I know. But so maybe we'll bring my avatar, give her a little more life, give
Yeah.
my witchy avatar some more witchiness.
Oh yeah.
So I can't wait. We have a lot of stuff coming up. And I know even we're gonna try to talk about some of the Korean shows. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
try to dabble into that. So talk about
I
some
know I
Squid
still got a few of
Games,
those I got to get on. I got to get caught up with Squid Games. And what was the Glory? Is that
The Glory.
the Glory?
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Vic and Miss Delsenia are chomping at the bits to talk about that. So
Nice. I got to catch up. I got a lot of catch up
it's
on my end as well to
yes.
talk about all these awesome shows.
Yes. So we'll talk about some of the Asian, entertainment that's out there, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They're killing it. They're giving us a run for our money.
Oh
They
yeah.
definitely are. There's some hidden gems out there.
I know me personally, because I hadn't fully watched Squid Games and I hadn't seen the Glory yet, but I know I cannot wait for Alice in Borderlands. That's one that I was really looking forward to.
Yes. I can't either. And All of Us Are Dead. Those are like my two. I'm like waiting. I'm like, drop those dates, drop those release dates. Just
let us
Netflix
know.
just keeps saying another season coming soon. Like
But
when is the
when?
soon? You've had that up forever.
That's right. When is
Forever.
soon?
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna have some stuff to talk about. It's gonna be fun.
But again,
And then
guys,
you're
thank you
looking into
all.
some gaming, right? We're gonna try to do
Mm-hmm.
some
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna
gaming
try.
stuff.
Yep, I'm gonna figure out how all that
Yeah,
works.
let's emphasize that.
Emphasize the try.
Emphasize the try.
I mean, I should, all things now considered, I should be able to get that worked out. But again, just test running and stressing the computer out to make sure everything is running good, and we're not gonna have any problems with it. So I don't have to take it back or anything. Because yeah, it's a lot of. I've already downloaded a lot of stuff on here, and I'm like, God damn it, if I have to redo that, I'm gonna be pissed. So hopefully, I'm just gonna try to like hold back on downloading anything else till we make sure we are good to go, and then I'll try to get the rest of the games on there, and then we will try to do some test streams, probably
Yes,
to
please.
Well, it's mostly for me too, because I got we're doing StreamYards here. I don't know how the sound works, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we may have the game running. You may not hear sound for a little bit till we figure that out. But nonetheless, we should be able to get it worked out. And then it'll be
Yes,
off to
because
the
I
races.
do not know what this is going to look like. Me attempting to game. This is going to be interesting.
All I know,
I just know
is I'm
just
ready.
Be prepared. I'm going to die a lot.
That's okay, because it just depends on what we don't. It just depends on what we play. You just never know. You know what? I'm gonna get you to. We'll get you set up too with some other stuff, and then because I really want to play because I've been playing Demonology with Rozzy and Ice Queen and them over there, so I really like that one because I was at level 3. I unlocked more maps, and I'm making the monies, and I was I was getting rid of Ghost, yo. Except this one ghost. Look, this one ghost came at me today, and it wasn't very nice, Dana. Like he didn't get. I was like in the house for 2 seconds, and he was already like breathing down my neck, talking about he was gonna kill me. I was like, damn, bro, I just stepped in the house. Like, slow your roll. Look, I had to leave. Fucker was haunting me. He was already doing a hunt. And I had just walked down the hallway and played something. And then all of a sudden, this thing comes. And he cornered. I couldn't get out the house. I got freaked out, slightly panicked because I couldn't escape for a minute. And it was this little dude. Looked like a little baby demon running after me. Oh shit. I somehow survived, but I didn't make any money on that one because I wasn't going back inside that house. He was already too pissed off. And so we just went back and restarted. I said, oh, hell no. Nah. He wouldn't let me. He was not happy. But that's okay because I still made some money on some other ones and I exercised the ghost before it killed me. I thought she was going to kill me too. And she was kind of creepy.
Exercise those demons.
It was something. What was it? Did you get the spirit board? I got the spirit board on one of them, and I'm asking the spirit board questions, and I got an answer for one of my questions because told me he was in the basement, and I asked another question, and next thing I know, the lights flickered, and my sanity went down to 7%, and that was not good. I guess I didn't ask some of the right questions, and he was really not happy with me. I left that one too.
Your sanity went down.
Yeah, your sanity goes down in the game when you like have ghost interactions and different things. It brings your sanity down, which I think like once it gets to like a certain level, it can hunt you or something and start basically essentially chase you down and kill you.
Okay.
But there's a lot of fun to be had until then, Dane. A lot of good jump scares, a lot of fun with the tools you're given. You're given this little spirit box, you're talking to it, and it's got this little ghost at the top of the box that lights up when the ghost talks to you, but he looks like the Oogie Boogie Man from Nightmare Before Christmas. So when it talks to me, I feel like I'm talking to the Oogie Boogie from I was entertained. I was like, yeah, it's the Oogie Boogie Man. Until he threatened me.
You've been saying it, so I'm keen to check it out.
It was a fun one. But we'll definitely do Killer Clowns.
I'm gonna be ready. I'm ready to be made fun of. I'm ready to be trolled because I suck at gaming. So I'm prepared for it. Bring it on, people.
Fine.
Bring it on. I know I suck. Bring it on.
You'll do fine, but I think you have to play. Then we'll get you set up on a computer and we'll get you Steam.
It's not like, and let me just say, it's not like I've never gamed before. I've played some games. I was like a Mario girl and all that other stuff. And we played some shooting game with my husband, and he made me a sniper because I can never figure out the map. So I always got really, really lost.
Yeah.
So he just made me a sniper and just sat me somewhere. I think Louis always screams it's called camping, but that's like all I knew how to do. So he would just put me somewhere. He'd just like, if it's not us, shoot them. Okay, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
But that's what a sniper. Hey, look, you snipe. You're supposed to be perched. That's what a sniper does. I mean, you don't have to. If you're really good, then you just go up with a sniper and shoot them right in the face with it. That's fun too. I do that in Halo sometimes. I'm not really good at it, but when it happens, you clip that shit and remember it forever. Because I ain't good enough to do it on a normal basis. But I did it one night, and hell yeah, that's right, bitch, right in the face. Haha.
So that's my particular set of skills.
No, don't worry. You'll do fine. We'll play Killer Clowns. It's really not that hard.
That I'm excited for. I'm excited
you'll
for
enjoy
Killer
it.
Clowns.
We'll go. Look, we'll just do like a private server so you can or private match kind of thing so you can, it's not serious. I don't have to come nobody will come jumping and trying to kill you first off. That way you can kind of run around and figure stuff out.
They'll be able to sniff me out. Oh, we got a noob. We got somebody who get her. And it'll be all like the kids. I'll be getting cursed out by like 7-year-olds.
Actually, the 7-year-olds aren't as bad as the adults. So they're usually it's the adults that troll you the worst.
Probably.
I had one dude thought I was like a 6-year-old boy or something. Oh, that's nice. And while you're yelling at me, maybe you should go touch some grass or go find you a lady friend. Because you real worried about a video game right now. That's okay. I let him, it was fun. I trolled him back. It was good. He still thought I was a 6-year-old little boy. I was like, that's great. It's perfect. Because you a grown-ass man yelling at what you think is a 6-year-old kid. You really got it, sir. Kudos.
Pretty much.
True hero.
So it's going to be fun. We'll have some fun.
I can't wait. So I'm definitely be working and trying to get that all set up and ready to go real soon for everyone so you can enjoy all that fuckery with us. And who knows? I'm sure Dana will be a gamer girl before you know it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I'll add it to my resume.
That's right. We add that hat onto the mini hats that we wear, Dana. It's fine. We multitask. It's good.
Well, girl power, right? We can do it
Yeah.
too.
That's right. But yes, guys, thank you all for joining us tonight. It has been a blast hanging out, and always a blast. I mean, me and Dana just hang out here by ourselves. I mean, I love Dana; she's my bestie, so I have a good time regardless. But we always have the best time with you guys,
Right?
and we're probably, I don't know. I'm gonna go to the Discord after. We'll pop into the Fever Discord after the stream ends. Give us a few minutes, and we'll head over there and kind of hang out and relax and chill. I don't know, maybe listen to some music. I don't know, maybe play a game or something and try to. Maybe we'll link up, Dana. We hadn't done that yet for Killer Clowns. See if we can actually even manage that. Fun times, everybody.
Then
Fun times.
I will not be able to join you in that tonight just because the PlayStation is unplugged. I just supposed to plug it back in. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so that's
Oh
a
shit!
husband
So we gotta
question.
wait till Wednesday.
So
When's your
I'm a
husband
little
coming back
unprepared for
over?
that tonight.
Is it Wednesday? When's he coming back over? You tell him I said get his
He
ass
should
over
be
there and
here.
plug it.
I think he's off.
Uh-oh.
Yep. So we'll figure it out.
I know, because dang it, we're gonna play
We shall
at
figure
some
it
point.
out. Yes, well, I had to unplug it because we were dealing with cable stuff and I couldn't figure out where all the wires were going. So I just unplugged everything so I could find the one plug that I was looking for. And he's got 50,000 games over there. PlayStation 2, 1, Xboxes and Nintendos and like all this stuff. And I had to get to the cable box. So everything had to be unplugged so I could find the cord I was looking for.
Oh no. Cord management. Now you gotta you gotta run the cord. I've had to do that before. You gotta find the cord and you gotta follow it to the plug. It's a bitch.
Yes, so he's got to set it all back up.
Yes. Well, you know. Well, we will thank him when he sets that back up for you. And oh yeah, a huge thank you to my husband for and setting up the computer tower for me as well. Because yeah, all I would have done was try to plug it up and press the power button. I wouldn't know how to do too much else. And even then, it still wouldn't come on because you had to turn the power supply on. I learned that, Dana. There's a button back power supply to go. You don't just plug it up, Dana.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh, that's nice.
I've been there.
What's up, Fletcher? Good to see you, honey.
I am technology retarded. Like
well, you know.
Hi, honey.
I learned some things.
Like
though.
I
mean, you know,
technology broken. Like my brain and all this stuff. Yeah. No good.
Well, I learned what the parts are. I can see them because it's glass, so I can see what they are. I know where they are. I just don't know the significance of them. But they're there and they light up, Dana.
My brain rejects technology. Absolutely rejects it.
Well, no,
I couldn't even find the power button on the PlayStation. Like I looked for that. I looked for it.
Well, those power buttons are different now, I think. They're not really so much buttons. Like I know on the Xbox, it's like not really a button, but just like it's not like a button you press like a key or like an old school button. It's like you kind of swipe your finger over and it comes on. Kind of like a swipey button. And you press on it, but it's not like you press it in the button. It doesn't button. It doesn't button. Yeah, most people use the controllers. Yeah, they did. Even on the TVs now, the buttons.
You didn't even know that was an option.
Yeah, you press like the PlayStation button on the controller, like the little. Mine's like the Xbox logo on my Xbox controllers.
I'm
and
assuming
turn it
that's the
on.
button in the middle of the controller.
Yes. Does it like have like PlayStation logo kind of thing? Possibly. Mine's the Xbox one, or like
I
a little
think
circle.
I think the controller has one of those buttons.
It's nice, Dana. There you go. Sweet. Thank you, Fletcher. See, we appreciate it. Look, hang on. Do we have it over here, Dana? Do we have it? Do we have it?
This is gonna be fun.
In honor of you, Fletcher, for letting Dana know about the controller.
The button in the middle will turn on the.
There you go. It's the more you know, Dana.
There we go. And my husband's probably listening now, just shaking his head at me.
He's
So,
face palming at us.
It's fine.
Fletcher, always glad to help. I much appreciate it.
Thank you.
You just wait till we
Thank
start the
you.
gaming streams, because like I said, well, you missed it. We were talking about a minute ago. We'll start with a test stream to see if we can even get it to run, or if I can get it to. I mean, I know it should run and work right, but if I can properly maneuver it right so that I can share, picture, audio, all that good stuff. So everybody have a good fun time with us figuring that one out. And I'm sure it's probably gonna be something simple. You know what I'm saying, Dana? But it's, it'll go over my head or something. But it was that.
Right? The title of the stream is going to be "Watch Dana and Scarlett Try to Figure This Out."
Oh, that button. You mean that little click there that I didn't notice before?
And it's just going to be both our husbands just yelling.
Let's see, Fletch,
It's
you like horror games?
Both our husbands yelling in the background, like, "Are you fucking serious? Do you not see that?"
Pretty much. Fletcher says you like horror games. There are some really good horror story video games that you could stream and would be fun. There's one people compare to from. We'll definitely check that one out. I do play on a friend's stream Demonologist. It's kind of like Phasmophobia, but a little bit different. It's pretty much the same kind of game, same slightly different variation. That one's fun. So we play that one on stream on his channel. That's definitely one I'm going to try to get Dana to play. Phasmophobia is a good one. I was playing with them as well. The Forest and the Sons of the Forest. Those were pretty fun. We're going to play Killer Clowns. I know Dana really wants to play that one, so we're going to definitely check that one out. See, Until Dawn is a good one, but I'm talking about the Dark Picture anthology video games. They all have different endings based on your decisions. Yeah, there's a lot of good games like that too. I personally, when it comes to like you get the slightly different endings, there was one, what was it? They did one that was it's like the Blair Witch or something. Was that the one you're talking about? I don't know. I can't remember I don't know if it was called the Blair Witch. I just remember it being like in the vein of the Blair Witch, and you're like you go through the woods, and as you're going through, depending on like what you touch or what you grab or what you interact with, you can kind of get a different ending, and it even kind of like makes your sanity go really trippy, where you start seeing like really crazy shit. That one was really cool. I don't even remember the name of that one though. Let's see, it says The Force is awesome. We haven't played the second one. Yeah, the second one is a little bit. The first one was real easy to pick up, like how to do things in it. It was really easy to do the crafting and stuff. But the Sons of the Forest, it took a little bit more on like building to not to figure out, but get used to. It was a little bit more to it, but it was still fun nonetheless.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, we lose you, Dana. Yeah, is it Blair Witch? I can't. I'm assuming that's what it was because I can't remember the name of it, but I just remember like when I played it, my husband was telling me it was like the Blair Witch. But it was fun. It was interesting. I remember one part of it where you get to and you're walking through, and it's like you hear the dog, and then you're chasing it, and then the dog disappears or something, and you keep going through like this endless. It feels like an endless loop around trying to catch the dog, and then eventually you like get out of that or whatever. It was really weird. And of course, like I'm sitting here thinking, because I come from the mindset of a game where you go through and you try to collect everything. So when I'm playing that one, like it, of course, it knows as a player that's what you want to do, but essentially that's like the thing you don't want to do. You don't want to touch shit. You don't want to start knocking over like totems and shit. And I'm sitting over here like breaking shit. I'm just having a good old time collecting shit, breaking shit, like, you know, fucking with shit. And it's like, no, you've got the worst ending ever. You are completely fucked. I was like, oh, well, that's nice. Let's see. Wondering if y'all checked the trailer of the new JR movie based on one of his first sci-fi novels. I don't know if I have. In the Lost Lands. Oh, I don't think I have. Is it? Did y'all put that in the Discord? I don't think I have. I'll have to check that one out, man. I don't think I've actually checked it out yet. I haven't actually checked out a lot of trailers in the last couple months. Yeah, George R. Martin. Yeah, I don't think. Wait, no, I haven't checked it out, but I vaguely. Oh God, I want to say I vaguely remember something about him doing something else, but I thought he was doing like another book or something. I didn't know it was a they were doing a movie based off of him or based off one of his sci-fi novels. He's doing everything but finishing the goddamn book. Well, you know, apparently that happens. But as far as like games go, though, like my favorite or one of my favorites of all time, like I would always go back and play, is probably going to be BioShock. Just because I loved the story, like the way they did the story in that one, and I loved the little nuances in there. I loved the style that they use. It was just an all around like like that game to me. Even though it came like the original, like the first one came out so long back now, I could play it today and think it was still like relevant. It was just to me, it was such a good game. The Last of Us. Okay. What was it? I know I played this other one too. I liked for a little bit. What was it? Was it Dying Light? It's like a zombie parkour kind of deal. It's the Uncharted franchise is also fun to play. There's actually quite a bit of good games out there. There's so much, especially if you get something like Steam or Game Pass. Or like I don't know what PlayStation has. I'm sure they have something like that. Xbox gives us like Game Pass, and you essentially get the catalog of all these free games you can go check out and play. Even Steam, I think, has so many free ones you can check out from time, like every month or whatever. And there's so many good ones out there. I know I wanted to play Fallout at some point. I never did get into those, and then I watched the show, and I was like, oh, I might as well go ahead and try to check the games out. Halo's again one of my all-time favorites, but particularly Halo 3. Splitgate's fun. It's again another like Halo kind of game, but I think they've added a lot to it though, because I played it and they've updated it quite a bit and they've added a lot more to it. But when I started first playing Splitgate, I really enjoyed it because it was so base for just quick shooting. Like there wasn't a lot of bells and whistles. I think you just got a gun, like maybe I don't even know if you got a grenade. I think when they first started Splitgate. See, Fletcher says, I've been waiting ages for a proper Game of Thrones open world video game like The Witcher had, or even Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I guess we'll never have that. Never say never. You never know. They may come out with something proper. Let's see what else Fletcher says. What's the TV show or movie you'd most like to have a video game adaptation and like a from video game? Let's see. TV shows. Dana, that's hard. Oh.
Yeah.
No, you're fine, Fletcher. Honestly, I ran out of stuff to talk about. We was about to shut it down, so you kept us gabbing. Let's see.
Pretty much, which isn't hard.
I'm trying to think, because then I have to think of it would have to be something probably new, because there's so much stuff out there now. There's probably like a goddamn video game based off of, or whatever the show is, there probably is a game out for it or something very similar. Oh man. Now that was a good one. That would actually stump me because I can't think off the top of my head for that one. I'll have to get back with you. That's a good question. This from
Yes,
we're gonna do. Look, there is like a From style game. It's D&D From.
Oh yeah, true. I do
Yeah.
know somebody who made a from D&D version.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm trying to think. Because it's TV show, so I'm like, what would it like? It had to be like it makes sense for the video game, but I guess if it's story based, that's a whole another kind of thing. I'm thinking like action game. Says D&D from where? I think it's like it's not someone who streams. It's just like a friend who plays.
Yeah, no, it's just another DM that I know who also likes From, and he happened to create a From D&D game for them.
Yeah, Severance maybe. Cause see, those are gonna be like I'm trying to think. Is when you do like the TV shows, a lot of them are gonna, especially the shows we watch that are like dramas. Even if they're horror, they still have that drama kind of aspect to them. Like they're gonna make for just like story based games as opposed to like competitive shooters and stuff. I'm trying to think. Oh, I want a good competitive shooter. Which one will I pick? And then I'm gonna have to go look at like sci-fi shows to figure that out. I don't know, 3 Body Problems was pretty weird. I was trying to think how that would like work out in a game.
Oh,
Like trying to figure it out. Like when they're going to turn the VR game turn into a VR game, and there you go. It was, they already used the VR headset in the fucking shows. There you go.
right? There you go. There you go. But yeah, I couldn't fuck with you in 3 Body Problem. I'd probably be just as lost.
Let's see. Fletcher says, last night I heard a theory that blew my mind. Maybe From is all Ethan. Boy in White is a manifestation of him doing the quest. I don't think it could be. So, what did you hear this? Who were you listening to last night? What was last night? Wednesday night? Ooh, I don't know.
I think so.
The Man in Yellow is a
Thursday.
manifestation of him as a grown, broken man that failed the quest. I mean, it could be. Because Ethan seemed to be leading some of the story there with some of the things he said as well, and they seem to talk to him a little bit, so I don't know, it could be. There's still a lot of questions when it comes to From.
Yes.
Explaining Sarah's arm lines kill the boy, and Ethan knowing so much about From and how it works. It's all Ethan's mind, and it could be. I know that was one of the, what I want to say, people brought that up, that it could be Ethan or Victor. So, it's still up in the air. Guys, you never know. We'll have to wait and see what they give us in the next season. We got our story walker with Sarah. We got the Man in Yellow popping off. We got the children popping off. We got the weird relationship between Tabitha and all her husbands.
All her husbands.
And it's them aliens. That's right. It's them aliens. Always them aliens. Always.
Yep. Shout out to Snuggie.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be interesting. I don't know, but we have a little bit of a wait, which is a bummer. I'm bummed we have to wait so long.
Yeah. There's a lot still to be answered. Who knows? We'll have to wait. Dang it, why are they going to make us wait so long, Dana? Made us wait, and then we got to wait a little bit longer. Don't wait no more. Just let us know. Yeah, I definitely do want to. I know we're going to watch Yellow Jackets, and I definitely want to talk about it. So it is on the list of shows that we definitely want to talk about. And so that's next month. Oh my God, I didn't forget about Yellow Jackets. I forgot it's coming up that fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot too. think there's even a trailer out for it. I haven't even seen it yet.
I know. I still got to watch that too. There's quite a bit. It's coming up on us fast. It felt like we had forever to wait on a lot of this stuff, and now it seems like it's going to be here before we know it. Just like that. All that waiting, and now it's like, oh my God, now we're not ready, Dana. Dang it. No, I'm
I
just
know.
kidding. But now I need
But we
to do a
have waited.
rewatch.
We waited a while for Yellow Jackets, so.
Mm-hmm. And definitely we got 3 episodes of Mayfair left of the season. I know, so technically we got about 4 weeks, because I think they take a week break in between somewhere. So we got 3 to 4 weeks of that. So I'm definitely going to try to dive back into Yellow Jackets, at least get a rewatch. We'll try to do maybe some rewatches in the Discord. I might be able to. I got a PC, so that'll definitely be something to test out. For the computer too as well, to see if I can stream that stuff for you guys in the Discord. So maybe we'll try to set up a. Dang it, I'm trying to remember. Where are we at with Yellow Jackets? Season 3?
3. Yep.
Season 3. So we got 2 seasons. So 20 episodes. Maybe we'll try to do like a rewatch. What date is it next month?
February.
Oh, you don't want to rewatch? You didn't actually like the way. Okay, and you're still waiting on that 10 bonus episode. Okay, yeah. And so I'm still gonna try to rewatch it for myself, if nothing else, and we might do some in the Discord, catch everybody back up before Yellow Jacket starts. Mayfair, it's essentially about a family of bloodline of witches, Mayfair witches, and this character called Lasher. We don't completely. I mean, they're based off Anne Rice novels that she wrote. So it's already like pre-written and all that, but I haven't read the novels. So from what we know, if just watching the show, you have this chick here, Rowan, who comes from a line of witches. She doesn't know that. She ends up finding out that she comes from this family. She was adopted. Well, she knew she was adopted, but she ends up finding the family through a weird series of events, and ends up sort of being attached to this demon god fae. We're not sure completely what he is, but this is essentially this being called Lasher, who made a pact with her original, or the first witch of her family, sort of the original Mayfair in a sense, to basically go through 13 generations in order to birth him from spirit to flesh. And now he has been born, and they are trying to, of course, Rowan has no idea what all of this stuff means. She gets sort of charmed by this whatever Lasher is, and he kind of seduces her and gets her to kind of do essentially most of the people in the family what he wants in order to enact a prophecy. So he essentially gets in a sense with each one of these women of the family, and it's just a whole lot of craziness. But we're at the point to where she is now birthed the baby Lasher to being. It took him about a week, give or take, to be from baby to full grown adult. He was now venturing out and trying to what we think is the furthering of the prophecy. We don't really know. He's having dreams that he's essentially that the veil is being lifted, and he was supposed to meet some lady. So he goes out in the night and tries to find said lady. He finds a bunch of Mayfairs that he sniffs out, tries to leave his business and procreate, but the ladies couldn't handle it and they hemorrhage. He's taken by the Talamascus. It's a whole lot of craziness. And it's Rowan stuck inside of this music recorder now. A little record recorder player. Much. Lasher's gone. The house is crumbling. Magic's all jacked up, I guess. It's a crazy show. We'll just say that. Sorry. I fucking rambled. I know. I'm sorry, Hood. Let's see. Your main Yellow Jacket theory is that the coach is coming after them in the adult timeline. Ooh. Yeah, I Yellow Jackets still got me stuck. I don't know where they're going with Yellow Jackets. Like always like from I didn't know a lot of what they were doing, but I always felt like I kind of knew like, all right, it's supernatural, it's that kind of vibe. This one I'm still not sure if Yellow Jackets is fully supernatural or if there's some fuckery afoot here that's more human. It's still up in the air on Yellow Jackets for me. I haven't quite put all the pieces together enough to have like a true direction with even a theory. What about you, Dana?
Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. I honestly don't, because it's like they tease you. They tease you with things that make you think it's supernatural. Then they make you think that they're all just batshit crazy. Then you're wondering, is everything just a hallucination and they never got out of their fucking wherever they were? And so I don't know.
Right?
I'm interested to see where it goes, though.
I know, right? Let's see. Fletcher says they're probably going to return to the wilderness in adult timeline. I think there's some underground tunnels. I mean, it could be. I mean, they didn't give us much about the landscape because of what winter came on, and they kind of didn't get to go out too much more. They didn't venture out too far to begin with. And ventured out a little bit, but yeah, there's no telling there's just no telling what the hell was going on there. I mean, yeah, what was her name? Misty? Chick's fucking crazy. That crazy chick. You know, I just assumed it was her most of the fucking time I watched the show. I'm like, yeah, this bitch is baddie fucking crazy. She's doing all this crazy shit. She's got everybody all she's feeding them stuff and making them crazy. I'm like, yeah, I don't trust this chick. I like Misty. Like, I like her character, like watching it. But yes, she's batshit crazy.
Just a smidge. Just a smidge.
Just a touch. Fletcher says, I don't remember, but I think there was an underground tunnel hallucination or dream. Maybe I'm confused. Well, it could have been when there might have been. Was it when what's her name had the baby? Or
when
she
the
thought she
little
had
brother, the little brother found those caves, and that's how he survived.
Okay.
And now the coach is there because after he saw them, I forget what he saw them do at this point, but he said he bounced and is now going to the.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Because there was the little heat pockets underneath there, right? Where it was like keeping it hot too under there, under the tree and shit.
Yep.
That's right. It's coming back to me. Yes. See, that's why the rewatch is worthy. Fletcher, yes, it just might be. It has been a minute, and we have watched quite a few in between the shows in between that show. So, trying to remember some of those details. I definitely probably forgot. I know I forgot about the caves, if there are caves, tunnels, any of that. Because I just remember about the hot little like pockets or whatever they revealed in season 2. I think it was season 2. I don't remember. See, yeah, we got to do the rewatch. We just might, if nothing else, just on my own free time, I need to rewatch through it to remember everything before the season starts. Because what I remember the most when I first watched it was the eyeballs on the tree and stuff like that when they first showed her like running through the forest. Like opening scene. That I always remembered because it stuck out to me and I was like, all right, what's up with the eyeballs?
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's like, but it makes you think. Like, is it magic? Is it supernatural? Is it fucking like what is it?
Right.
So, we'll see what they say.
Yeah, you don't remember the eyeballs. See, gotta remember the eyeballs. You didn't remember that. Look at you. See, you need the rewatch. But we are going to shut it down for now because I'm getting an error message. I don't know what. I gotta figure that out. Computer is always fun when it's because it could just like completely shut down on me in a second. So we're gonna close it down for now, guys. And again, we appreciate you all hanging out with us tonight. And we will try to be back here Saturday night for sure for some Severance talk. And if my computer doesn't completely crash, we will be hanging out in the Discord after. So,
There you go.
no choice. I don't know what the hell this is. I said okay. It keeps telling me. I said okay. I want to terminate the program right now. I don't know which program it is, and I can't terminate shit. All right, so we're going to figure out what the fuck's going on my computer. We're going to shut it down. And again, thank you all for joining us. And we will catch you all on the next one, guys. See ya.
Bye.
Paint me a scene, city in color, the way that you see, the way you see it. Don't you wish that I could give you, I could give you everything. 1, 2, 3, and my heart is racing, can't fall asleep, I got my mind in a throw. Weightless, floating through the day, trust that I'll be okay. I'm happy alone, but a little waiting for you. Wait until you realize. Waiting for you. Wait until you realize. If you wanna run ahead, I'll meet you where the water meets the earth we cling to. If you wanna find the edge, I'll come too. I could run around this world all day with you. I could show you this world around you. Through my eyes, my whole view. The place I love, the place I cling to, cling to, place I cling to, cling to, cling to. Waiting for you. Wait until you realize. Waiting for you. Wait until you realize.